Calf burner. So we've gone from quiet sort of rolling hills full of sheep to a rave. I just don't know what I'm going to do. This is bad. Good morning from day 3 on the Southdowns Way. We're outside here with the Black Horse. We stayed here last night. Really difficult finish to the route yesterday. All our feet and legs were absolutely killing us. So we're now down in the beautiful village of Amberley. Stunning around here. Everything seems so clean and really fresh. So yeah, today we've got about 24 miles to do. Looks like the weather's going to be on our side. Nice, fresh morning, clear blue skies. And I think it's going to be a good one. Legs are feeling good, feet are good. Staying in that hotel last night, the beds felt so good. I don't even know if they were that good. I just think I was so tired and my feet were so knackered that I probably could have slept on a rock and it would have felt like heaven. So yeah, feeling fresh. All my gear's dry. The only problem was the room was about 35 degrees, but at least everything dried out. So you can see over there in the background is a place called Houghton Forest. So I actually grew up around this area, just down the road. And when we were young, we used to go camping there with scouts or cubs, I think cubs. And used to have a great time actually. Back in the day when kids used to go out the house and do stuff. Yeah, we used to go and make little ovens and set the tents up. We used to sleep in those big safari-style tents. Absolutely loved it. Kids don't really get out and do as much of that these days. It was good life lessons and good memories. We've set off a bit later today, around 7, and we're going to find a cafe en route for our breakfast. So everything's feeling good so far, and the change in mood from waking up and seeing some sun out the window, nice cool breeze. What a game changer that is mentally. So having a little lay down on the path, resting our feet, letting the blood flow out. There's another cafe in about 2 miles, so stop for some food, but trying to make sure that we're keeping ourselves in good shape. Oh, also I just touched my leg. Oh, freaked out then. What's this lad up to? That's got to be the laziest way to eat grass. Just literally can't be bothered. He's probably done the Southdowns Way yesterday. Never seen anything like that, have you? I don't know how happy we are to see this place. Another Cadence Cafe, about 6 miles further down the road. Looks really nice. Let's have a look. Time to get coffee. So we're at the Cadence Cafe in Cocking. Me and my mate have just had to come and sit outside because we've been absolutely terrorised by a load of wasps. My mate got a chai latte and who knew? It's like crack to wasps. 12 miles in, starting to take its wear and tear on our feet. I think both of us would be happy just to live here for the rest of our lives now. The terrain's changing, which is really nice. Different views, much better than the front half, well, or what would be the back half in the traditional route. Some nice little places to stop. and have a rest. We are running low on water though. I left a litre of my water in the cafe. I just had a litre on me, and it's pretty humid today. So I was guzzling down on that litre water bottle, thinking I had one in the other pocket, and I don't. So we're now hoping to find a water source pretty sharpish. The plan tonight, we were going to wild camp, but my mate's got a tent that literally looks like Captain Birdseye's jacket, so I don't think he can even sleep in it. It's that bad. Yeah, so the plan changed. We're going to basically get a hotel down in south of Petersfield and then wake up early in the morning and crack on. We were trying to go and get some water off some gardener in some big house, and turned out we were so busy focusing on that we carried on straight rather than turn right. So we're taking our first official detour, probably about 65 miles in. It always goes wrong somewhere. Oh, this is hard. Uphill. Oh. Do you reckon them ones are all right? Well, we've got time to stop for a blackberry though. Hey, decent, mate. Tastes like apples. Oh, very funny. Some lovely views right now, coming into South Harting. We've got about 5.5 miles left. And then we're off to hotel, the Hampshire Hog, I think it's called. I just tripped over my hiking poles. Winds me up, that does. Nice welcome change of terrain. Soft grass. So we've just had a really nice break. We've now got to walk down a road called 40 Acre Lane. These fields have a lot of history in them. They've been farmed by the Saxons since medieval times. So it's been a lot of fighting and arguing over these places, but now they're super peaceful. We haven't seen anybody chopping anyone else's head off yet. We've only got 4.7 miles into the checkpoint, and then probably another mile to the hotel/B&B. And by all accounts, it's got a bath. That's going to be a game changer for tomorrow. Cattle grazing. Now arriving at the village of South Harting, we've decided to take a small detour and go and get our dinner in a pub. We've done the extra miles anyway, so then we'll shoot back round to Burton or Buriston or something. Got a lot of money around these parts. The house is absolutely stunning. So hopefully the food will be good in the pubs, because there will be a certain level of expectation around here. Right. We're there now, so let's do it. Oh my God, I can't tell you how happy I am to see this. The White Hart at... What's the name of this place? What's the name of it? No, the name of the town. South Harting. The White Hart of South Harting. Country pub with boutique bedrooms. Right, it's day 4, the final day of the Southdowns Way. We've covered 75 miles so far. Today's the final 25. We've got to walk up to Butser Hill from the hotel that we stayed at last night here at the Hampshire Hog. Quite nice. The rooms are nice, but boiling hot, as per usual. No way to cool them down, so sweated all night. We've got about 2 miles up to Butser Hill. Oh, somebody's speaking. 2 miles up to Butser Hill, then, yeah, final probably 23, 24 miles into Winchester, It's more downhill today than it is uphill by a couple of 100 feet, so hopefully it won't be too taxing on the legs. The feet are hurting a bit. You need to find a water source because basically there's not that many en route, not as many as I thought there would be, and there's not much food en route either. There's a couple of cafes and things, but we thought there'd be more options, but there aren't. So we ate well in the evenings at the pubs, but in the daytime, we've been struggling with finding decent food. Final stretch of the hike, we've got a full load out. Ooh, steak and onion sandwich, some pastries, banana to keep it healthy. Gonna smash this morning. They only had an espresso machine in the hotel room and they're crap. Can't even get hot milk out of them. Some brownies, a Lucozade, keep me going. And big bottle of San Pellegrino. I've been dying for some sparkling water. So, all good. Time to get some of this down me and then get back on the trail. We realised we could have just stayed at the hotel and had breakfast if we'd waited 10 minutes. Stupid as usual. I'm thinking, looking at this path today, it's going to be a lot easier. Yesterday, walking, obviously day 3 from the other way, it was very chalky and it was really hurting our feet. It was like walking on Lego bricks all the way to the checkpoint. But today's just a lot more smoother. Feet are feeling much better for it. We've already made about 6 miles progress and we are on 10 to 9 in the morning. And that's with an hour's detour. So we're feeling pretty good and the views are epic. So excited to get into Winchester. And then I've got to drive all the way back up to Yorkshire. I'm really going to enjoy this last day because I don't get to do this every day. It's a Wednesday and I'm out hiking the Southdowns Way. It's actually a pleasure, isn't it, really, when you think about it and put it in perspective. So we're now walking through the lovely Meon Springs. It just feels quite idyllic, actually, around here. It's just beautiful. It's lovely around here. We're going to run up to the River Meon, which is a chalk stream. They're actually very rare chalk streams. There's not that many of them. I think there's less chalk streams in the world than rainforests. There's a fact for you. We've arrived in Meon Springs. Apparently there's a food hut round here, so time to go find it. Oh, look. How nice is this? A pretty impressive tribute or monument there relating to the gliders during D-Day landings. Me and a few friends actually rode our push bikes along the 5 beaches of Normandy for D-Day 75, and we got to speak to some of the veterans and go and see the gliders, Pegasus Bridge. So it's really interesting actually to see that monument there. What a fantastic and brave thing all those young men and women did for our country. I love to see the memorials to them. Makes you proud to be British. So yeah, thank you to all those people that allowed us to live our life freely like we do today. Morning. I'm just making a video about how beautiful your pub is. We're just in here in the Shoe Inn in Exton. What a beautiful pub, look. Fresh bread. Absolutely stunning. Right, menu in hand. Time for a sandwich and a pint. Honestly, you wouldn't believe this place. Some money around here. So we just stopped in a place called the Shoe Inn in Exton, which is about 12 miles from Winchester. It's just off the route, like by a few, maybe like a few hundred metres. The food is absolutely banging. Definitely recommend to stop there. I'll put the food up on screen so you can see what it looks like. Woo! We got 4 starters between 2 of us. Best way to go, I think, for lunch. And the pint was, ooh, crispy and bubbly. So good. Nice little stream running down at the bottom of the garden. Just laid down on the bench, put the cap over my eyes, and it was just so serene. The Southdowns Way, when the sun's shining, the second half is amazing. I was bitching about this on day 2. It was really boring, uneventful. But some of the villages that we've been through, some of the food that we've eaten, we've turned it into a holiday really, rather than a kind of, you know, hardcore hike. Don't get me wrong, my feet are hurting, my legs are hurting. You know, still have to put the miles in. But you can also make it a luxury retreat. Can you imagine after I've just said all that, there's wheat fields all the way in? Oh, I flipping hate wheat fields. Sick of them. I know they have to pay farmers' wages, but oh. I did a 36-mile walk once, predominantly through wheat. And ever since then, it's scarred me. Wheat, 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 wheat. Oh. Calf burner. Slowly getting closer. Ooh. Special time. Got some brownies. They help. I'm about 7.5 miles away now. Eating with my mouth full. My other mate's just been picked up and taken back. His ankles are in a bad place, so I'm gonna finish the final 7.5 miles solo. Oh yes. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I can hear a little bit. We're just about to walk past Boomtown Fair, which is a festival just outside Winchester in the UK. So we've gone from quiet sort of rolling hills full of sheep to a rave. Security guard down here, I'm hoping he lets me through so I can walk the path. If not, then we're gonna be in trouble. Boomtown. I bet there's gonna be a few hangovers on Monday morning. Right, enough of looking around at this. I'm doing Southdowns Way.
Southdowns Way, like that. Just keep going. Make sure you follow the diversion. Either a green sign or
that's going to take me miles further, no?
Yes.
Long.
You surely get there.
Huh?
You surely get there. Just make sure you follow the diversion signs.
Yeah?
Either green or red. Please follow it. So that
Yeah, okay, mate. No worries. No worries. Have a good one. So I don't know if you heard that. Basically, that's the route that I need to take down there for the Southdowns Way. And they've put diversions in place, so that final 5 miles that I'm hoping to do, look at these people dragging their tents around. That final 5 miles that I need to do is now going to turn into more, which is a bit unfair for me and my burning feet. So we'll have to just wait and see what the diversion looks like. Hopefully it's not too much longer. Also, I don't know about you, but when I was younger and I went to a festival, I just took a tent and a crate of beer with me. Literally, all these people these days, yeah, they're turning up with these massive, like, trolleys, and they look like they've got so much stuff in there. It's because it's more of like festivals these days are more like an influencer kind of fashion parade, aren't they, rather than people actually going because they care about the music. I'm not saying everyone doesn't care about the music, but a lot of it's just influencer type stuff. The amount of baggage they're turning up with is insane. Look at the size of that queue. Lads on crutches. Fair play. Portaloos. They're giving me flashbacks from Glastonbury. Disgusting. Right, I'm gonna have to put the camera down and get a move on because I've got some time to catch up now. Well, I'm trying to make progression, but there's a diversion, and now I'm walking along the side of this hoarding. I asked the security guy where to go. He said he doesn't know. So this is all you need when your feet are burning and you think that you're just near to the end, and then you have to take a big old diversion. And all they're going to go and see is Boney M. Half the kids don't even know who Boney M are. I mean, they were old when I was young. So, oh well, we keep moving. Well, you don't come across this every day. Just walking down the side of Boomtown. And there's a tank. Big shaft. I wonder what that's all about then. Don't know. If I wasn't in a rush, I'd be getting in there, having a little look around. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Rabid Fest. I've heard it all now. I've literally been walking for about 9 hours and all I've seen is sheep and cows' arseholes. Now all I've seen for the last half an hour is 20-year-olds with the shorts up their arseholes. This is just going on and on and on. I just spoke to a policeman and he said they've blocked off the whole route through to the Southdowns Way, so I think the diversion is going to end up being humongous. I've got to try and work it out on the map, but the alternative is to walk down a 60-mile, well, it looks like a 60-mile-per-hour dual carriageway. I'm not doing that. I'll end up dead. So I need to rethink my plan about how I'm going to get to Winchester, but I've added on loads of time, loads of miles. These things never go to plan, do they? Just when I thought 95 miles in, it's all going swimmingly, it all falls to shit. And on we continue, round the perimeter. At least we've got some different views. Oh. Just spoke to somebody else. They don't have a clue what's going on. There's one sign at the entrance saying Southdowns Way diversion, then no more signs. I just don't know what I'm going to do. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, it's never ending. I feel like I'm in prison. Okay, so hopefully I'm back on track. I was really lucky. I flagged down a car, basically a taxi, because I kept walking around in circles around the hoarding and all the security people kept stopping me and then pointing me to the next corner. None of them knew what was going on. It was an absolute nightmare. And I pulled this car over and said, can you help me get out? It was a taxi driver. And one of the girls in the back said that she was an artist. So he basically gave me a lift down the road by about a mile for 20 quid. Honestly, he had a right good touch there, but got me out of the festival area because it was just so built up. There was so much going on, I couldn't really work my way around it. Definitely, I've already done over 100 miles from Eastbourne anyway, so I'm not too bothered about the official 100-mile thing. I just need to get to the end, and that was the only way out. It was honestly, I was nearly losing my mind in there. It was just noise and people, and after such a relaxing day, the last thing I needed. Quarter of a mile to go. Lovely, some lovely places around here. Winchester, beautiful little town, city. Traffic everywhere though. When you've been out on the trail for like 4 days with nothing around, no noise, and you start walking into the city, people start staring at you when you're recording yourself. It's funny. But yeah, quarter of a mile to go. I think I can see the cathedral in the background now, so looking forward to having a cup of tea. So we're approaching. I can get across the road without being run over. Be able to see him up there, holding his sword. Very proud. The founder of the kingdom and the nation. Winchester and the English name. I don't actually know where the official end of the Southdowns Way is. I'm just going to have to Google it quick so I can find out where to go and what to touch, so I can say I've actually been there. So apparently the official start of the Southdowns Way is the Winchester City Mill. Obviously for me that's going to be the end of the trail, doing it in reverse. I'm actually looking on Google Maps right now, trying to find out where it is. Who knows? Right, so it turns out I walked past it, so more miles in the legs. So we found the City Mill, the gateway to the Southdowns Way, but apparently there should be a plaque somewhere saying free entry, but I think it might be closed. Is it closed? Yeah, it's padlocked. It's padlocked up. Padlocked up, so it's padlocked up. So I don't know what to do. Don't know where the official start is. City Mill, property of the National Trust. I can see the plaque over there. Actually see in there, if you look, there's an actual Southdowns Way plaque, but I can't touch it because everything's closed. So Southdowns Way, done it, mate. Oh, King Alfred the Great, born 849 and ruled 871 to 899, when he obviously died, is the best known of all the Anglo-Saxon kings. He was a gifted leader, warrior and strategist and administrator, best known for defending Wessex against the Viking invaders. He also laid the foundations for a unified English nation. In Winchester, his story is hugely resonant. The city was the ancient capital of England, as chosen by Alfred as the seat of power for his kingdom of Wessex.
Right, that's me done. I'm off to put the kettle on. See you on the next one.